Yeah, I'm putting on my best spandex tonight. We're gonna do our first night drinking the right way.
We're gonna do a little what do you call it? With dancer size, and then we'll fucking hit up.
Can you believe these extra small spandex pants fit me?
This is unbelievable.
One of my more embarrassing moments on a golf course, I actually bought at the start of the pandemic a couple Lululemon golf shirts because I thought, well, these are probably pretty comfortable, and I had one, and they're not really made for my body type, you know. And I'm standing at my course after a round, and some guy walks up to me, or we're sort of waiting in line at the barbecue kind of thing, and he's like, "Hey, nice shirt." And I looked down, he's wearing the exact same one, but it clearly was made for him because he's just ripped. And I was like, oh, I look like I'm not going to be a model for Lululemon anytime soon.
Well, I mean, they need to have some, not everybody's ripped.
That's true.
You know,
no, but the CEO told everybody who's not ripped to go fuck themselves.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a press. Well, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, why don't you try to do something, fatty?
Right.
You know,
well, I mean, technically their clothes were made for exercising, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
I guess so. But you know what? You can't start it perfect.
No, that's right.
Well, these are all things that people said to the CEO, including probably the vice CEO or whoever the hell.
Or the board, you would hope.
The board would be like, would you stop fat shaming our customers? We'd like them to aspire to look good in this, at least.
Even McDonald's doesn't fat shame their customers.
No, I mean, some CEO came in, was like, listen, first thing I'm going to do is like, shut up, you fat bastard. I'm like, stop talking like that. Big Mac, stop talking like that. You're blowing our goddamn sales.
Grimace, you're not one to talk.
Yeah, listen, you're no Adonis over here, for Christ's sake. You know what I want to get
Don't
into?
even get me started, cheeseburglar. Don't even get me started.
You know what I want to get into my lexicon a little bit more, especially if I get to be a CEO of one of these companies. You pant load.
You pant load?
Yeah, calling people pant loads a little bit more. You know.
I'm sorry to laugh at the idea of you becoming a CEO of one of these companies.
No. I think that's a fair. I think that's fair. That's fair commentary, Daryl. Not even commentary, fair mockery. I'm like, yeah, wow, it would be a really think outside the box hiring.
I mean, he was president of Cask after all. That's probably it's fine, fairly close. I would
next
say.
And also corporation.
Also on my resume is a 1985. I worked at a fish and chips restaurant in the basement. Now, does that sway any of you?
There's never been a fish and chips restaurant in a basement.
No, I was in the basement peeling potatoes like a goddamn prisoner. It was like I was in what do you call it? What's that guy in his prison?
This might surprise you. I don't know any guy, not just that one. I don't know any guy in his prison.
I suspect we have an expert on the topic, though.
Yeah, well, what do you call it? No, we put what was the Paul Newman movie or the
Cool and Luke?
It starts with a P.
Papillon.
Papillon. They papilloned me. A papillion. That's what I was calling him. Papillion. Papillion. They put him in a Guyanese prison. These guys, the non-Guyanese people, didn't know it's on an island, and it's a French prison on an island, I believe, off of Guyana. It's like a fired up Alcatraz. If you're like, you think Alcatraz is good, and so they put him in there, and that's where I was, peeling fish and chips in a goddamn basement.
Did you say 1985?
Yeah, I was only 12.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. What was the fish and chips restaurant?
Margaret's Fish and Chips.
Huh.
Well, it's gone now. It's gone because of the child labor. Well, it was like I had to work. They wouldn't give me minimum wage because they wouldn't give me a goddamn SIM card.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They won't let you have it until you're older than 12.
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently.
I think it's like 14 or 15 or something like that.
And I was like, who's got that kind of time? See, this is what I'm saying. You put it on my CEO application. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to make money, right out the gates, bro.
I'm guessing you don't have the most robust LinkedIn profile.
No, I don't even really know what LinkedIn is. I thought I remember that game. Remember that game? It was like a knockoff of Rubik's Cube where it was chains.
Oh yeah.
I is that LinkedIn? this is a this is a long shot, but is that LinkedIn?
Monty's going to go into his first meeting as the CEO of one of these big companies, and that's what he's going to be pulling out
What is
as he's peeling potatoes.
Yeah, it would be great if the company was LinkedIn
throw him in
though.
the back. Oh yeah, I'm ready to do LinkedIn. Well, first of all, you guys just explain to me. Do me the kindness. Explain to me what is this business. I don't need to know. Just point me in a direction.
Rocking the shirt from Myrtle though, Monty. Looking good on
buddy,
you.
and you know what? I thought I'd bust out the English hat today.
Very nice.
Since it's the anniversary of the attack on the Falkland Islands, I said, you know what? I'm going to dress for the Falkland Islands.
And wear camo.
They didn't attack the Falkland Islands.
Yes.
They attacked Argentina on the Falkland Islands.
Well, I mean, it was tell that to the Falkland Islands. You know what I mean? So, if you're surfing over by the Falkland Islands, I'm like, oh God, that seems like too many helicopters. These can't be tourists.
I think the Falkland Islands are still like 9 hours away from Argentina, even. It's something crazy like that. So I don't think anybody's surfing over there as a tourist. I don't think. No. Yeah, they're pretty. I think. Yeah. I just watched a documentary on them actually not too long ago. Yeah.
Well, you might know today is probably not the anniversary of the Falkland Islands. I don't know. I only have a 1 in 365 chance that it's correct.
It's gonna be today. You know it. This is why he's CEO.
Yeah, exactly.
He made me believe.
Can we go back to pant load? I've never heard of pant load before. Can you explain this to me?
Yeah, if somebody's overweight and they're giving you a hard time, I'm like, all right, just sit down, you pant load. You know.
All right, that about sums it up. Great.
Somebody who's putting some stress on their pants.
I see. Yeah. That's good.
I guess you could say.
Yeah. It was the 2nd of April, Monty. 2nd of April.
Oh, you're not 2 months early. Yeah. 2 months to the day.
Buddy, that's why I'm the CEO.
Monty, this is when Monty started pre-drinking on this day in 1982.
Waiting for the Falkland. You know, that's why I got kicked out of the British military. I blew the surprise. I attacked the Falkland Islands 2 months too early. But I was like, what do you mean? The first date is the month? I didn't know the first number was the month.
Can't stress this enough. Argentina attacked the Falkland Islands.
No, it was Argentina attacked the Falkland Islands and then England attacked them. Is that what happened?
Falkland Islands is in English territory.
Yeah.
Argentina tried to take it over.
Take it over.
The Brits had to go in and fight them.
I see. On the island.
Yeah. I think in the documentary, it even it's so far away from both of them. Like, it literally, Argentina tried to take it over, and then it took like weeks for England to even get a boat there because it's so far away or something.
You know what? That's a talking point for what do you call it? The Pierre Polivet. He can talk about attacking the Falkland Islands. Like, maybe we just attack that those islands are looking right.
When you're our MP, I want to go in and go, "You're right, honorable pant load."
I'm like, yeah, that's honorable pant load. Yes, that's right. Yeah, addressed me correctly.
No, I was talking about you to Pierre Polyev.
Yeah, he's definitely a pant load. What do you call it? Or as a CEO, I think a big company could probably take over the Falkland Islands.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, we're getting into this scenario worldwide. I don't know if you want to talk geopolitical politics, but I think worldwide we're getting to the point.
I like that you didn't wait for an answer.
No, you can't wait for that answer. That's one thing I know as CEO. Don't wait for that answer to come back. You just go. Now you go. If you don't get an immediate stop, if somebody hasn't thrown something at you.
I can't believe it. LinkedIn just attacked the Falkland Islands.
There are chains everywhere.
Nobody can figure it out.
They dropped shaves on the island. Yeah, they can't. I'm like, I'm not 100% sure they know what they are, but they're lashing out. That's why they're lashing out at the Falklands. Well, I tell you what, that's gonna be a hell of an April 2nd.
Oh,
We're coming back. We're coming back with LinkedIn.
you have 60 days to prepare.
I don't even think.
I don't know
You don't
this
even
new
need 60 days.
CEO. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if he's doing the right things. This guy.
He's dressed in camo.
He's peeling potatoes.
His suit is ill-fitting. Looks like he got fitted for it when he was his smallest.
It's obviously 40 pounds, 50 pounds too heavy for that suit.
What a
Pan
pant
load.
Oh my God! Is this pant load gonna attack the Falkland Islands now? Like, I think he is. Has anyone explained to him our business? With that, he's made 25 buckets of fries during this meeting. What is the point of this?
Oh
He
god.
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh
Well,
Ooh.
food for thought, everybody.
yeah.
You know, just let them know.
Well, we got
Yeah.
very geopolitical there.
Yeah. Speaking of food, you know, and we don't want to I don't think we do have two topics we want to talk about today. But speaking of food, and I don't want to wish harm on anybody, but I took glee in seeing this story. We're recording on Friday. The live tournament that's scheduled for today looks like it can't happen because all the players at Caddy's got food poisoning. Now, again, I don't want to wish ill on anybody, but a bunch of greedy, rich assholes who are playing in a subpar league, all thinking about their shitting and puking up in hotel rooms in Mexico right now. That kind of fills me with a little bit of glee. I'm not going to lie.
But we really missed an opportunity with our portable porta potties
Oh,
business.
buddy.
Oh my
man,
god.
I didn't even think about it. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
you imagine?
incredible. Holy
We
shit.
could have had like 4 of them following each foursome. The amount of money in rentals we would have made
The
today.
amount of live money we could have got.
Oh my god, those
Get some of that
Saudis.
sweet live money.
Oh my,
bud.
$1 million a porta potty,
Oh, that's
all dressed
incredible.
in camo to look like Monty.
And then the tournament goes on.
But unfortunately, all of our porta potties are parked in the Falkland Islands.
Yeah, our one
That was-
mistake. We brought
That
them
was
all.
our first miscue from a business perspective.
Yeah,
is,
I mean,
is
to
stocking
have
our
them made
inventory.
there.
Yeah. It was either that or Papillion in
Don't make me papillion you. I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
I think he has malaria. You can tell by the camo. You know, I tell you, Nick, my first thought on that was, and I guess this is me just being, I'm gonna chalk this one up to me and being a benevolent spirit. You know,
Sure.
my first thought was, I just felt bad for Mexico because they always got the
Yeah.
they always got the problems with the water and you
Yeah.
know, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh come on, Mexico doesn't need this. Besides them killing their tourists occasionally, then also sickening at least half their tourists. You know,
Yeah.
it's an uphill battle to begin with.
It's
You don't have
bad
to sicken
PR.
all the rich people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, if you think about it, you're like, me and my wife are surely not rich people. How could we afford not to be food poisoned?
Yeah. Right.
You know, if
Yeah.
the rich people are getting poisoned,
Yeah. Not good.
you know, that's
Who do you think got it the worst?
well, hopefully, Greg Norman.
You're going right for the top. You're gunning for that
Yeah.
CEO position.
Oh yeah,
Always.
right back for that. Immediately as he gets sick, I'll send over my LinkedIn profile. I'm like, hello.
The big CEO's golf tournament, Monty and Greg Norman, they had words. You don't kid themselves.
Listen, I'm only behind by 65 strokes, but I'm pretty sure he's going to choke this in the last round.
It's the shark versus the pant load.
Don't bite off more than you can chew, Greg.
Yeah, that was a fun story to read this morning. That they actually might have to cancel the tournament, or at least day one of the tournament.
Yeah.
What are they? What are they even like? Does anyone know what the fuck they're doing with the Live Tour? Like, it doesn't
You
seem
know
like
what?
there's
The
any
funny thing
clarity.
is, until Nick told us about this is the first time I've even thought about Live in months.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You
I
know,
know. Well, the idea was they're going to merge, but then that's not for sure either, right?
It's up in the air, I think. I think at this stage it's still a little they're not sure what it's going to look like.
I don't
yeah,
know.
I
That's wild.
think the idea of giving the Saudis all the control probably not the best idea.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Well, the idea is that they're the only investor, right?
Yeah.
But they wouldn't. I guess that obviously gives you technically control. You can always
There
turn
was
out the
some
lights.
negotiation happening around who was going to take control over it once they merged, and it sort of didn't go the PGA's way.
Well,
Oh, the
then the
Saudis wanted
PGA should
control.
just tell them to go fuck off then.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
This is a lot like the Falkland Islands.
Yeah.
It's much slower though.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, I had settled in for a couple of months of a battle, but it turned out that was only a weekend to Falklands.
Yeah.
Turns out somebody bet on the wrong horse. I had Argentina in that thing. Although I was confused, I thought it was part of Argentina. I didn't know that they'd taken it over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I was young and I was working in a fish and chips restaurant. You know what I mean? I didn't have a lot of spare time.
Probably not. CBC didn't even reach down in that basement. Probably when you were peeling potatoes.
No, there's nothing in the goddamn basement. Just the roaring of the potato peeling machine.
How long did you work there?
I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 months or something like that.
Was there an actual machine that peeled the potatoes, or were you peeling potatoes?
No, it peeled the potatoes, and then you got to put them through the ringer thing to make fries.
Right.
And then a little secret, they put a chemical on them. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty liberal.
Interesting.
They were just like, yeah. And I was like, what is this? It's a white powder.
Probably.
But
fine.
I think it's wasn't everything they put on stuff in the 80s fine?
Oh yeah.
I mean, forget about it.
Yeah.
What are we even talking about? I'm pretty sure it was Roundup. It did say Monsanto.
Are we frozen? No, we're not frozen. We just paused.
No, I'm just standing here. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Monty went so still that I really thought he was frozen.
It's weird when he said Monsanto, he froze.
Yeah,
that's a little strange.
It struck fear in me to bring up their company. There's frogmen in the bushes now.
True. Would you get Monty? I think news this week is that Elon Musk they implanted a chip in someone's head. This is the first one. Are you next?
I'm next to try to put one in somebody's head. I've messaged Elon on LinkedIn just to let him know that I'm ready to do that if it's need be.
So by that you mean you stand outside of your door, just dangle chains, and just say Elon? That's your messaging
Elon,
on LinkedIn.
Listen, I'll cut into somebody's head. I'm not scared, Elon. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Elon.
What is the point of these chips? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'm so off social media. I don't know what's going on with any. I just heard something about it.
I don't think social media will tell you. You gotta. Well, I mean, I guess it could.
Yeah, that's where I used to get all my information, and now I get an Apple alert a couple of times a day, and that's how I get all my news.
Well, I try to get deep into the internet. I get on the subreddit, start talking to people, let them know.
Yeah. Dark web.
I get on the dark web. Yeah. Sometimes my wife calls me code name Dark Web. Hang on a second. Dark Web is going to pull it up.
It would be mildly racist if you weren't referring to the internet, just calling you dark web.
Yeah, we didn't know. Just a non-white man, not quite white.
Yeah, a woman from Alberta calling her brown husband dark web.
He's on the beige net now. The beige net. No, you know what I love about Elon? I've looked into Elon a fair bit. He is next to Donald Trump, maybe the biggest liar of all time. He's hilarious. He's like a child just saying things. He's like, now we're gonna put robots on Mars. I'm like, well, what's your plan for that? And he'll stammer around talking literal garbage, and then people are like, what do you know? They're going to put robots on Mars. I'm like, none of that is what?
No,
Yeah.
no, no. Is he
Now,
pausing right now?
No.
Now
Am I
Elon,
pausing?
Elon frozen him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, if they did put that chip in somebody's head, somebody's going to need medical attention shortly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that person is probably already dead.
Yeah.
Maybe they were going to die anyway. I don't know.
He just, for some reason, he just drove off a cliff.
Yeah. Yeah. In a Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know, one of the chips gave him full self-driving. You're right, Daryl. And who knows? Like, unfortunately, he doesn't yield to pedestrians.
He's
or
just
dogs.
running around. He's hitting old people.
Yeah. Well, Elon, you've done a pretty good job of making the universal soldier. That's pretty good.
Except for
Why
not
does
a
he
good
have-
one.
Yeah, no, he's not efficient, but he does have a necklace of ears, and he won't yield to anything. Yeah, I mean, he continues to baffle. Like, that company continues to baffle me just because you know, they're priced out of this world, and this guy just he talks like he's a 5-year-old kid or a grade 5 boy, just being like, we're gonna do this, and then he says it, and he gets coverage, and then people are like, he said he's gonna colonize Mars like soon.
Yeah.
Every rocket he shot into the sky has exploded.
Yeah.
He's in trouble because he's littering the coast of California or the coast of Florida with like the whole southeast over there with like rubbish because he keeps exploding rubbish. I mean, if I kept exploding garbage cans, you know, in the upper atmosphere, people would stop me. The bylaw people shut me down for blowing things up just a little bit over my house.
Oh my God. Suddenly LinkedIn is getting some pretty bad reviews.
Oh yeah.
LinkedIn, like, you know, he was exploding garbage. I'm like, yeah, I was exploding garbage. You need me on that wall. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. We need this garbage exploded. How the hell are we going to keep the raccoons off the garbage if we don't explode some of it sometimes? You give them something to think about.
Yeah, keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Keep them guessing. Never know when it might be you. Like, he seems to have gone full IRA on garbage against raccoons. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're losing the battle to raccoons. Did you see that news yesterday that a raccoon caused a power outage in Toronto that affected something like 2,000 people?
No, but
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
the fact that you're not allowed to kill them is
I know,
still baffles me.
Bananas.
Baffles me.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I say, the problem is if you let people kill them, they're going to be in our food supply shortly.
That's
you know,
true.
because that'll be, you know, I always said is as soon as if you can convince ethnic people that raccoons could cure their problems, you know what I mean? You're going to have a problem finding raccoons.
True.
Your biggest problem would be having ethnic people on your roof at night.
Yeah.
You'd be like, listen, they're gone.
I used to, when I lived at Yonge and Davisville, we had beside our building, like, I don't even know, it wasn't a park. It was just like this weird, there's a group of trees. I don't know why they were there. I think someone just planted them to make this little green space look nice. And there used to be a guy who would come along and throw a bunch of bird seed down, and so it would be covered in pigeons. I yelled at him like more than once, like, please just go somewhere else. There's they're shitting everywhere. There's so many pigeons. But anyway, I was walking, it was the path to take to the grocery store. I was walking back from the grocery store one time, and there's like a homeless guy standing around all these pigeons, and then he just slapped his hands really loudly, and they all took off, and he caught one and he put it in his pocket and walked away. So you're probably right. Raccoons would probably get into our food supply.
Oh, definitely.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, they're abundant, and what do you call it? They're recycling themselves. You know what I mean? They're what do you call that? With the like Tesla, like renewable energy. It's renewable food. Yeah, you know, raccoons or any other species, especially a robust one. You know, look at the buffaloes. Look how long that held us over for.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
we overdid it. Eventually, we'll be like, there'll only be 2 raccoons left, and we'll be trying to breed them or whatever and save them.
I have a hard time believing there'll only be 2 raccoons left.
It'll take some focus. It depends if they're really good.
They're good raccoons.
Well, I mean, if they're tasty,
Yeah,
then they
yeah,
should
yeah.
be in the food supply. You know, why not?
Yeah, very good point.
You
Pigeons should be in the food supply. Somebody got mad at me one time where I was like, I don't understand why you can't fish for birds. You know, like why can you fish for fish? But
You
not
mean
for
like-
birds?
Wouldn't that be called birding?
Are you
yeah, I
like-
guess it'd be birding, yeah.
Do you mean using
Yeah,
a
like-
fishing rod and trying to get a goose in like a pond? Is that what you mean? Like trying to
Yeah,
stab
right.
a goose with a hook?
Any kind of bird, you just got a breadcrumb and a hook, and then you
Yeah.
let it go along, and then it's like a living kite for one. That's fun. And then and then you're reeling them in, and then it's like, what's not sporting about that? I mean, I don't see why the fish take it on the chin, and the goddamn birds get a pass. It shouldn't be a fishing rod. It's a multi-purpose.
Can we go back to
hunting-
this living kite thing?
Yeah, I know. We talk about kites way more than I ever expected on this podcast.
They fascinate me, kites.
Living kite.
Living kite. Well, I mean, a bird's gonna try to fly away, and you're like, "Oh, I got a big one." You know, get an eagle. You're trying to bring it in. I mean, eagle's not good eating, I guess, but but an albatross. You gotta get a little water bird. A fishing rod should not be a fishing rod. It should be a versatile hunting device, a stealth hunting device. I think what's good.
Why
for the
stop
goose is-
there? Horses?
Yeah, horses. Yeah.
Yeah. With some oats on the end of a hook. A little carrot. A carrot. You got a trotting kite. You got a trotting kite.
We're just inching toward man at this stage. We're just not
Oh.
very far off.
Look, you can get millions of right-wing people if you want to just put chips on the end of a hook. Just like the kind of chip that you put in your head.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get it right in there, buddy. Daryl made me laugh so hard with that comment that I made us sound exactly like a horse. I went full. I wish I could do an impression like that, full horse impression laugh. But no, it's you're biting off. What do you call it for a horse? You need one of those like the hunt when they're fishing for marlin, like one of those chairs with the legs things.
On the back of a pickup truck, just
Or I guess you could get a carriage. You could be going through Central Park where they're like, is that a carriage ride? Like, no, it's a hunter. He's got a horse. Now the horse is
that
running.
man's gone horsing.
They're horsing. The horse
Gone
is gonna
horsing.
run.
Just Monty and a little kid side by side with their fishing rods heading into Central Park. Afternoon of horsing.
I knew there was a reason he bought that camo shirt.
Stand very still. Stand very still.
Don't let the horses see you.
It's just, stay calm. Just let it. Like, what are you gonna? You put on a different jigger or whatever. Put an apple for, and then be like, I'm like, no. I don't know about this one. Maybe you'll put an apricot on there. See, the horsey with the carrot. Oh, the carrot's got to be a good one.
Carrot's a good one.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
man.
No, it's
But long story short, if you could eat a raccoon, I don't know.
Sure,
Can you
yeah.
eat them?
I
listen.
wouldn't
You don't
think
know
so.
till you try. That's put that on LinkedIn. I ate raccoon and it was delicious. And you know what I mean? Thinking outside the box. Why aren't they on the list?
If Elon Musk said, we need raccoons to power our spaceships to Mars,"
Yeah.
there'd be thousands of dead raccoons on the
Oh,
streets of
yeah.
Toronto in an
Oh,
hour.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He'd be putting. I think he's putting chips in raccoons actually to create a super villain of some sort.
A super villain of raccoons.
We did have a bout of distempered raccoons this past year in Toronto, so maybe you're onto something.
Oh man,
Did we?
they're
Yeah. They were like
Yeah.
attacking people and attacking dogs and cats and yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Is this why so many cars are getting stolen? Was it raccoons?
Yeah, it's all the raccoons. They're just They learned how to
Oh,
drive.
Natural
Control.
bandits.
Yeah.
They would learn how to drive if there was food in it. You know.
Natural bandits.
Natural bandits. They are robbing convenience stores. They got a bag on their hand, telling them to get the cash door.
Just driving down the street and you look out, you're at a red light and you look over, there's a raccoon driving an Escalade.
Yeah. All pimped out.
Should I call the police? You don't want to seem racist by calling the police because there's a raccoon driving
that
an
is a
Escalade.
raccoon, though. Yeah.
You don't know what he does. He could be the CEO of LinkedIn.
You goddamn critters. I'm like, who you calling you critters?
Oh, man.
No, they're fascinating animals. I'm surprised Musk hasn't dealt his toe into the raccoons, because they're a fascinating animal, and Musk could be in there being like, yeah, we're going to put a robotized raccoon on Mars, and then have them come back with I don't know, some of the dust or whatever, and we're going to monetize that and to make bricks out of it.
Sure.
Are his fans called muskrats? Because they really should be.
Yeah, no, they are.
Are they?
I think derisively, though.
I see.
But yes, they are called muskrats because they'll defend them. They defend them all day long.
Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, I used to defend Lee Iacocca to the death. I was like, "What did you say about Lee Iacocca?"
The staff at Margaret's had a sign that said, "Don't say Lee Iacocca," because there's a 12-year-old downstairs who will lose his mind.
You tell me he's fucking up Chrysler? You lost your goddamn mind. Get your head out of your ass. I mean, one thing Iacocca's done wrong in that company.
Lee Iacocca got us to
failures.
Mars. He got us to Mars, Lee Iacocca, didn't he?
Oh, for sure. Lee Iacocca, buddy, Lee Iacocca's big surprise, on the 50th anniversary of his death, he's buried on Mars. That's what it's going to be. They're going to dust off the mirrors, and it's going to be Lee Iacocca right in the surface of Mars.
There's a sign at Margaret's that says, "No shirt, no shoes, no Iacocca."
No Iacocca. No Iacocca shit talk. Leave Iacocca alone.
Oh man,
I didn't think we'd get to Lee Iacocca today. I really didn't think.
It's incredible, but here we are.
Oh yeah, we left him already. Lee Iacocca gone too soon.
By the way, we should say Gina's not here today. Did we mention
Gina's doing a bunch of reading. What's she doing?
She has some big auditions. Some we can only imagine. I don't want to speculate, but
no. Hopefully she's not developing tin cups without us. That would be behind our back. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
She can't be auditioning for her own movie.
That's true, actually.
That would be. I'm like, she's tough but fair. She's like, I might cut myself in my own movie if I don't.
Yeah.
Well, she'd have to pull the old Tori Spelling and come in with a different last name.
Yeah.
So she gets it honestly.
She doesn't even want like nepotism for herself.
Yeah,
like that's her degree of commitment.
Yeah, when like, wow,
she's gonna come in with the name Tori Spelling.
This is the Tori Spelling joint. Yeah.
Our next person is Tori Spelling, and just Gina comes walking in, or worse, a raccoon comes walking in.
Okay, you're gonna do this scene with Lee Iacocca.
The guy who ruined Chrysler?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He saved Chrysler.
The other thing I wanted to talk about was but I didn't want to upset Monty, was this. I just saw in the news that TaylorMade is suing Costco because Costco has come out with a new golf club, new set of irons that are players improvement irons that purport to be as good as TaylorMade's, and TaylorMade is suing them for patent infringement, for basically stealing the TaylorMade patent.
They also get sued for the balls they make, or like basically Titleist or something.
Yeah, something like that, or maybe even cheaper, like something like Wilson Staff or something like that.
what are those fancy balls they make that everyone talks about?
Just
Pro
they're
Vs?
just those
Yeah,
are the Titleist Pro Vs. Yeah.
but no,
They're made in the same factory as the Pro Vs.
Okay.
the what do they call their
Kirkland?
balls? Kirkland
Kirkland.
Lake.
Yeah. No, just Kirkland.
Just
no
Kirkland.
Lake.
No, Kirkland Lake.
Yeah, they're under.
Oh, that's a
Lake.
place in Quebec.
Yes.
Kirkland Lake.
Yeah, I think so.
Northern
Yeah,
Ontario. I think.
Okay,
Oh, it's on the border, maybe.
But
with
this is
Manitoba.
like so a couple things. Well, first, the obvious thing with this is odd that TaylorMade would publicly say these irons are equal to ours. Right? Like, isn't that kind of
Are they
strange?
equal, or when you say equal, do you mean the same?
Yeah. Like they're basically suing, saying they stole our technology, so these clubs are the same as our clubs. Which
Yeah.
the TaylorMade clubs are priced, they start at 1,800 and the Costco ones start at 500. This is unbelievable PR for Costco because a bunch of people are going to hear they're the same kind of clubs and I can save $1,200, and so I'm just going to go get them.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
And you're right. Like, what are they even talking about? Like, there must be such a specificity of the iron that they think they could do this, because everybody's iron's the same.
Yeah, it's like the way I can pull it up here and show you, and maybe we can. We don't do this that often, but so it's basically they're saying that these two clubs are identical. I believe that's TaylorMade on the left and the Costco one's on the right.
Are they talking about the Stealth HDs, or are you talking about just the
No,
Stealth?
no. That's the thing. It's the P790s. It's the players' irons, right? We can stop that because it looks like people podcasting in that image. So they're the P790s. So they're the players' irons, the players' distance irons.
Wow.
So yeah, anyway, this is just weird that they would publicly say this. But then the other thing, then that started a thought process of like, you would think that the most expensive types of clubs are made for the best players.
Mm-hmm.
Would you think that that'd be logical thought, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You mean, yeah, but I mean, golf's a very much a rich person game,
right?
So obviously, the rich are going to have the best.
But I'll use this example. So Titleist and TaylorMade, for that matter, and Ping and most of them, Titleist, let's say they come out with 4 different sets of irons every 2 years. So they come out with like one design for pros, one design for player distance, then player, then game improvement. Okay, so 4 different sets segmented at 4 different types of players. I went on the Golf Town website. Every single set of iron is priced the exact same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to me, actually.
It didn't make sense initially, but then actually when I thought about it, I actually thought it's probably the cheapest to make a blade iron, and it's probably takes a lot more technology to make a player improvement iron really forgiving. So it actually would make sense if the clubs designed for the worst players are the more expensive.
Yeah. No, that does make sense.
Do you follow, Daryl? Like blades are just blade. Let's say you think about a blade. I imagine a blade is just a blade. It's a piece of metal that just has some grooves in it and whatever. And then as you would go down for less, for poorer players, they need more technology. They need more forgiveness. You'd have to put more into those clubs. Anyway, I'd never thought of it that way before. That's all.
No, I think you got to remember too that the majority of the players aren't good.
Right.
So you can't let them off the hook.
No, I'm not saying off the hook. It's just, well, anyway, I don't understand I kind of don't understand the pricing. Every single club is the exact same price for all the different 4 segments. That seems a little bit odd to me.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit unusual, but I think when you're looking at selling something to 90% of your customers,
yeah,
you're just never going to price that so far lower than the rest of the stuff.
I suppose so. Yeah, I guess not.
Because I think they used to price them the
They
better
used to be,
clubs
yeah,
more, right?
yeah.
There was a way bigger gap, but they're like, why would we have a gap?
See, and that level of analysis is going to make you a great CEO.
Can I put that? I'm gonna put this clip on LinkedIn. Whatever that is, I'm gonna hang it between two chains and put it on
But Monty, having just spent money on a new set of tailor-made clubs, does this give you a moment of pause? Like, do you think, shit, maybe I should have just gone to Costco?
No, not really. Not really, because you know what? From having that fitting, I actually I didn't hit any of them any better than my other clubs, which I suspected would be the case for many of them. So these particular clubs, which are very much game improvement, to the point of being, the lower clubs are like almost hybridy.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
And I hit those a lot better. So
there you go.
These are like more specific. If I'd gone, maybe if I was hitting all the rest of them, I just would have hit them all the same, and then I'd be like, I might as well go to Costco. Or there's no. I kind of thought also, I was like, there's no real point in me upgrading my clubs, the ones I had, which were pretty good. So no, I don't regret it in that I think I hit these a lot better for whatever reason. Like I particularly like these ones.
Oh, good. There you go.
But I don't think if I just went and started hitting the Costco's, I'd be like, I'd probably be hitting them more like my old clubs, and like I was hitting all the rest of the others.
Right,
so,
right. Yeah.
You know, so in my particular case, and our friend Barry, he got fitted for a driver, and he said the driver he has is particularly better than everything else he hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like it's not even a matter of price at that point. I mean, I guess if you just tried every club, maybe the Costco's would be the one for you.
Sure.
And doubly so, you'd be better off paying less.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Daryl,
don't know if it's like that for irons regularly, but
Daryl says, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, they're all the same price. It really tells you about like the markup that must be happening. That
no kidding.
I think about when I went to buy my driver, and I was like, I just so fed up my driver. I'm like, I'm gonna go buy a new driver, and I went in and just give me something for under $500.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we don't have that.
I know. Yeah.
Everything's over $500. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm taking the cheapest one under $500, around $500. And yeah, I mean, you talk about going to a grocery store. We get so upset about going to grocery stores, everything's marked up. And now we've just gotten to this point where we just assume that golf clubs start at $1,200.
Yeah.
Which is mind blowing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've increased the price crazy on them. I bought irons. It was 7 years ago, but I mean, it wasn't that long ago. You could buy irons $500.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That were pretty good.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
That was like a middle of the road club on the lower middle.
Yeah.
And now you wouldn't barely be able to get anything for $500.
No.
And lower middle is more like 1,000.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
So they increased them by double. And what problems did they have? They had to increase them. I mean, the expenses, I guess, but
I don't know if like the R&D increased, or I don't know, but I think it's just greed, like everything else. They saw an opportunity to make more money. And...
This is why Gina's not here today. She was going to lose sponsorship.
That's right.
She was here today.
From all these people. Well, it's like maybe the thought is at Callaway, they're like, listen, you think this scientist doesn't eat at Loblaws too? What the hell? We got to pay him more. Otherwise, he's going to die on the goddamn machine. We need him. And then, the
why
metal.
Why is he eating it? Loblaws. Why doesn't he just get his stuff and go home?
Well, the point is the guy needs more money now. So they're like, we got to pay him.
Yeah.
And then the driver, he's got to eat at Loblaws. I mean, I don't know why anyone has to eat at Loblaws, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, the problem is like, and maybe this is always a thing, but nowadays people are like, I need to have the best of everything.
Yeah, true.
So even like the worst of everything is priced at the best of everything.
Yeah.
So that people are like, oh, I spent $1,200 on these irons, and you're like, okay, well, I'm still using the same irons from 9 years ago, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like I don't know. That's just it's society. Everybody needs the best. You go
Yeah,
to the golf course, they literally almost once a year you play with someone who has new clubs. And then you're like, come
Oh, yeah,
on, like like you don't need to buy new clubs every year.
yeah.
I know I have a few friends that do that. Not a few years go by before they buy another set. Mind you, they sell the other set, but I mean, it's just like
Sure.
kind of throwing money out the window.
Yeah.
I'm sure they get decent money for the other set, but at the same time, I'm like, what? Unless you're like always looking.
Mm.
I suppose,
Like,
but even like they say, like even conservatively, they say the technology updates itself every 6 years, basically. So there's
yeah.
no real need to buy within a 6-year window of buying something.
No, but I'm saying you could be more or less doing a bidding yourself. Just like you buy one set and you're like, I'll buy a different set.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
like,
suppose. Yeah, right.
I mean, it is throwing money. I like, why are you doing that? It's a good question, but
Yeah,
I suppose you could say, well, it only cost me 3, 4, $500 because I sell the other set.
sure.
And I'm like, some people don't have drinking problems. They don't have to worry about their money too much. So, they can just be, I'm like, listen, I just blow it on, for some reason, I just buy clubs relentlessly,
Present company included.
Yes, exactly.
Monty doesn't have a drinking problem. He has a bitters
No.
problem.
I have a bitters problem. There's two, you know what? I got to get some new bitters right now. I almost out.
Really?
Oh yeah, that big bottle of bitters. They told me it was bottomless, but it's not bottomless. There's a
I
bottom.
can't believe you didn't get any down in Myrtle. I can't believe there was no bitters to be
You know
found.
what? I forgot to get the bitters, and I didn't want to bring them into the States because I didn't want them to confiscate them from me.
True.
I don't know. I've had bad experiences with them taking things from me. They took my pepper sauce when I came back and my gin. But I also I did put it on my carry-on, and you're not supposed to.
Oh yeah, right.
But I didn't know. I was impaired at that time. I think when I was traveling. But
No.
I bought it dead sober and I put it in my bag. So that was a sober decision. That I was like, well, this is just the more you buy, the more you save. Why wouldn't I do this? And then I'm like, oh, that is so. They were like, what the hell? Because it was like a 60 of gin.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And they're like, this is so much more than you're allowed. But I was like, well, I put all my liquids in that though. That bottle is filled with part of it is filled with gel, the other part is filled with alcohol. I've got pepper sauce in there. That's all my liquids, all in one. They're like, that's the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. I'm like, oh,
How big of a bottle of bitters do you get?
you want me to get it here? Hey, one second, I'm coming back.
Oh, folks, this is the show and tell portion of the podcast.
Yeah, get to the visual part.
I know.
This is,
For all you listening right now, got to jump over to YouTube. I mean, for the love of God.
And you can also see Monty's Christmas decorations without Monty in the way. It's right. Amazing. It's
surprised they didn't leave being up his ass, and surprised they stayed there. Wow, it's pretty good. That's a callback.
Yeah,
to last
from
week.
Last episode. That's where he's getting the bitters from.
Yep. I guess we're sort of wrapping up to fill time. I'll plug a show. I'm in Absolute Comedy Toronto this Tuesday through Sunday. So I'm emceeing with Andrew Packer. Come through, see people. Daryl, you're in Ottawa?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I think. Yeah, Valentine's Day week. I'm there.
And I'm there the following week.
And then I'm in Toronto the week after that.
Hey.
Okay, so feast your eyes on this thing here.
That is big.
It's
bigger than his head, folks.
Bigger than my head. Look at that.
Wow.
What's a bottle of bitters go for?
This is $30.
30.
Oh.
Wow. How long will that last you? Give or take?
No. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Hard to gauge because I was on vacation a little bit. You know what? I think maybe it'll go 6 weeks.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah. No, it's pretty quick for bitters.
Yeah.
I also use a lot of Worcester sauce. I like the black
Worcester sauce.
Yeah, the Worcester.
That's how he lures in the live kites with the Worcester sauce.
Put a little Worcester on a cracker. Oh yeah, you get them.
Monty, while you were gone, we were just saying some dates we have coming up. Any dates? Any shows you want to plug? Anything you want to talk about? Before we wrap up here.
What do I got? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be at the corner. I'm gonna be at the corner this Friday, the 9th.
Oh. The corner
Uh,
for those, the corner is a comedy club in Toronto. He's not just going to be at a corner.
Yeah, I guess I gotta be more
Up,
specific. Yeah,
up and bitters.
I'm gonna be at the corner actually in a few minutes also.
Almost every day you're at the corner.
I gotta be at the corner. Oh, well, isn't that life? You're at the corner of something.
That's
You
it.
know, you go one way or you go the other.
Amazing.
Who knows? That is, as go the days of our lives, right? do the sands of the hourglass go the days of our lives. So the Corner Common Club in Toronto, downtown, 8 o'clock show at on the 9th, the Friday. So I'll be there.
Wonderful.
And I expect to see some of you out there. If you can bring a raccoon if you want. I don't know if they'll let you in, but you give it a try. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You can always just leave them in the dumpster until you come out. That's a good thing about having a pet raccoon. You just let them go for a while. Especially
Also, I'd like to announce we're doing a live episode from the Falkland Islands.
Yes,
The three of us.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of logistics planning this one.
That one's a surprise for you and the Falklands.
They're gonna think Monty's Argentinian. We're not gonna be let in. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll see you next week.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
God bless you all.
Bye, Gina.
Good luck, Gina.
That was what the late Henry Longhurst used to call the tradesman's entrance. Now, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes on the side. Only if it goes in the back.